Hi, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do the leap of faith for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we will be pulling a collective message and then going through each sign, in no particular order, whatever they decide. If you are new to my channel, welcome. We are so glad to have you here. And if you are my vibe tribe, you know I love you, so I'm serious. I'm so glad to be back, and the energies are finally balanced out. So thank you for being patient with me. If you resonate with my energy, with these messages, make sure to give this a thumbs up, share with your friends, comment, leave me a comment. Let me know how these resonate with you. If anyone would like a personal reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. All of my information is down below in the description box, and I will be placing timestamps in the comment section after the video is over. So I hope that everyone is doing well with all these retrogrades. Let's talk about how serious this shit is, okay? But yeah, guys, it has been a roller coaster. I don't even know how else to say it. Hey, Cecilia, good morning, love. But yeah, man, it has been something serious, and the upgrades have been amazing. I feel so good right now. Energy is super high, and I'm really glad to be able to get through all the shit that I just went through and still have this beautiful smile upon my face. You know how I do. So, yeah, I hope that everyone's doing good. And listen, if you need some jobs, take it. Take it. I send it to you, my friends. All right. So we're going to start with the collective energy first. So this is going to be for the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius all together. Okay. So let's see, what is the blockage for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius moving forward? What is hindering the process? The Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, it seems like there are certain things. Hey, Ellie. There are certain things for the fire signs where, you know, it's about trusting and following the heart when it comes to like taking that next step of truly like being independent and trusting your gut and like really relying on your heart to give you the answer, right? With the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, this being your blockage, I mean, come on, guys. They're telling you you can have whatever you want as long as you follow your heart and trust that you have what it takes to succeed. It's about seeing the beauty in life instead of seeing the fear in life, and trusting that when you have this cup that just overflows with so much beauty and so much abundance and so much generosity and gratitude for everything that we're going through and everything that we're seeing change in our lives for the better. Like, this is what's going to help give us that movement forward. That's going to help propel us. Okay. It's also about, trusting that these changes are going to be fulfilling too. Like, a lot of us will sit there and be like, oh man, it's so hard to move forward, but really you're not comfortable where you're in the current situation anyway. So what's the worst that can happen, guys? Like, really, what is the worst that can happen when spirit is constantly pushing, like, hey, go do this. Release yourself from things that you feel bound to, okay? The only thing keeping you locked up or keeping you stagnant is the fact that you don't trust your wings to carry you. There is a unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence because there's either fear of failure or fear of success. And listen, it is a thing. I've been there, okay? But they're telling you that you have whatever it takes to succeed, okay? And you just need to trust your heart, work on your self-confidence, allow that cup to overflow with so much good shit that you can't stop, right? Can't stop, I won't stop, okay? it is saying that your heart is full of gratitude, and you need to allow yourself to trust that these things that are, being led to you or being placed before you are there for a reason. If it feels good, you're just scared, which is okay. Push past that fear, challenge it. Ask yourself, why am I scared in this moment? What am I fearful of? And allow yourself to process that, guys. You have to process it. Listen, and I had this talk with my friend the other day. It's like, they're working through a lot of stuff, but it's like, but are you actually doing the work? Like, yes, you might be feeling the emotion, but do you know where that emotion is even coming from? What is the actual trigger? Like, you can say, oh, well, yeah, I'm feeling animosity, but why are you feeling animosity? If you're feeling sad, why are you feeling sad? You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling guilty, why are you feeling guilty? Like, these are all things that need to be addressed. And until we can give it a face, until we can give it a name, we are not going to fully release it. It's just kind of like acknowledging it, but still letting it simmer. No, you just need to go ahead and throw that fucking pot out. Okay, like, nope, you don't deserve to be here in my kitchen. Let's go ahead and stir up another pot. You know what I'm saying? So good. But yeah, get rid of that fucking fear, man. No, I'm telling you, I ain't letting anyone's fear stop my shit, because we are starting a new chapter. We are removing ourselves from things that no longer serve us, and we're starting to clear up all this this darkness, so we can see where all this light has actually been the whole time, because there's happiness to be had, right? With the 10 of Cups energy, you're talking about this fulfillment, and maybe you've been just too focused on the negative aspects and that fear. Maybe, again, with the weekly energy, it was like having the ego in the driver's seat. Well, we need to quit letting ego run this fucking parade, because we are in charge. So it's about removing ourselves from that egoic place and that place of pride. Like, I'm not going to be the one to reach out. I'm not going to be the one to make the first move. Or maybe I'm too scared to take that step, because what if I fall flat on my face? Well, what if you do? You're going to pick yourself up and you're going to do it again, because that's what we do as humans. We always pick ourselves up, and we always continue to go after what makes us feel good in that moment, correct? So no matter what, you got to keep pushing forward. And you just need to look at the brighter side of things. You need to understand that there are aspects, coping mechanisms, belief systems, all these things that are not serving you, that need to be released. And it's about having belief in yourself that you can make this happen. And when you consider taking a more uplifting approach, you will see everything that you really have to be grateful for. Okay, living in a state of gratitude is a much easier way of living. Okay, so what are we moving towards? What we got? Hi, Morris. How are you? Ooh, okay. So we might have a new offer coming in of balancing energies out when we step into our Empress energy, okay? Our creativeness, our power that says, yes, I can do this. I don't need this bullshit anymore. I am putting my ego aside, and I am letting my creative endeavors just flow, because I deserve it. I understand that there are going to be good and bad aspects to this. Not everything is perfect in life, but when I choose to see the brighter side of things, and I choose to take the offers that will create more balanced energies and harmony in my life, I can follow my creative passions. I can birth things into creation. And, knowing that you have the power to act upon your plans and make things happen for yourself, right? It could also be about manifesting these emotional offers that are really going to be more abundant for you, aligning yourself. So like, a lot of people are releasing karmic relationships and, balancing the energies out with who they're hanging around. Instead of, and listen, it can be a very lonely time in our life when we're going through the awakening process, and understand that, like, it's one of those things when we set the intention, like, okay, when I went through my process, beginning of last year, when it was just like everything that I worked for, just like done, gone. All these people that I thought were going to be in my life were no longer in my life. And now I'm like grateful because I know who my true friends are, right? Hey, Danny. But it was also about learning that I needed to align myself with the right people. Okay, I was led to my tribe. I was led to the people who understand me and people who can accept me for who I am and the way that I want to show up in my life. So understand that you are not alone in this, and no matter what the emotional offer is, when you start to see it, and it could be a new opportunity within your career, it could be a new opportunity within your relationships, it doesn't matter. This is a collective energy, but when you trust in your own understanding and you have that confidence to move forward and act upon your plans that you are being divinely guided to take, then you know that that energy will be balanced and that you will have whatever opportunities need to be placed in front of you, because you're setting that intention and you're believing in yourself instead of letting your ego keep you in a state of fear and driving that damn bus, because it don't deserve to be driving anymore. Okay. So let's see what advice they have for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do the fire signs need to know? What do they need to know? Those two. Okay. I always trust the direction of the universe and know that I am being guided. Okay. So no matter what you're being guided to, okay, this is knowing, seeing the signs and synchronicities around you. Some of you might even be seeing dragonflies. I've been seeing them all morning. Okay. So it's about knowing that when you're seeing these signs and synchronicities that are confirming that you are heading in the right direction, that this opportunity, and listen, you can always ask for a sign too, like, make it a game. So if you have a certain goal in mind, like, okay, is this relationship meant for me? Or is this job promotion the right fit for me? Give me a sign. Send me a dragonfly. Send me a butterfly. Send me, a letter in the mail that says you got this position. I mean, whatever the case may be, ask and you will receive it if it is meant for you. Now, if you don't receive it, then that means that you need to take a different approach. Okay. Don't be upset when it doesn't come. They are giving you what you were asking for. So if you want to know if it's right or if it's wrong, then ask. If you do not receive the signs and synchronicities, then move on to something else and be okay with that. But if you receive the sign, then trust. You don't have to be like, oh, well, I know you sent me that dragonfly, but are you sure? Can you send me 10 more just so I can be, like we got to be sure. Don't do that. Don't test spirit like that, okay? Because the universe does have your back, and they are showing the wisdom to you. They are showing you the way, and you need to trust your heart, and that your heart can see clearly even when your mind can't, okay? So, just saying. All right, so we are going... Okay, they want to do Leo first. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, damn. Okay, so Leo's going through a lot. What's the current energy that they need to be working with? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh my gosh, y'all are going through a lot. All right. Ooh, oh shit. Do I have any Leos in the house? Do I? Are there any Leos in this room right now? Just saying. You do not have one minor arcana on the board. Not one. I have 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. Well, congratulations, Ellie, because it is going to be huge. Okay. huge. Oh, Lord. Okay. Edge. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Not kidding. These are all the cards on the board. Okay. There's not one minor. So what I'm getting is that there is some, and of course, now that this is coming out, it totally resonates with you. I know it does, Ellie. So just take it for what it's worth. But again, these are general, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It will not be for everyone, but it's not just for Ellie either. So, okay, when it comes to the blockage, there is a situation or opportunity that is new for you that you are manifesting, okay, or trying to manifest. And it's about not trusting that you have all the ability or all the tools and necessary resources to make it happen. There are still a lot of healing and balancing energies that need to take place because we do have the solutions card here, which is temperance. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Capricorn, Cancer. But either way, I'm not going to focus too much on the signs because, again, we have all majors across the board. But it's about understanding that, you know, deep down, you already know that you have the necessary tools and resources to make this happen. It's just this doubt that's taking place because healing needs to happen. The balance needs to happen. You know, it's about knowing, again, that balance between the heart and the mind space, knowing that your heart is calling to something, but your head and your heart aren't in the same place. And that's what's causing a lot of this resistance. But with the decision card, this represents a lot. It reminds me a lot of the Eight of Swords energy and the Devil energy. So there still might be energetic cords that need to be severed, or, you know, certain coping mechanisms and belief patterns that need to be addressed because you feel bound, like you don't feel like you can move forward based on a lack of self-confidence. You're not sure if you have this ability to move forward willingly and diligently and be successful in it. And that's just doubt. I mean, you can feel the fear behind those words. So literally it's about changing the vision and the aspect of it and understanding that everything I just said, put the opposite on it. I have what it takes to succeed. I know the necessary tools to make this work in my favor. I have all the ability to make this a successful adventure. My mind and my heart are one with each other. I trust my intuition to move me in the right direction. I believe in myself and I release myself from anything that is holding me back from my divine purpose or where I'm meant to be in this life. So it's all about how you choose to perceive it, but you have the ability to change that around. So maybe you need to write all those affirmations down on your bathroom mirror, or, you know, where the first thing you see when you wake up, you need to be reading this. You need to be believing it and get to the core issue of why all these things are trying to keep you from moving forward. Okay. So the energy that you need to be working with is taking control, allowing spirit to lead you. You are getting the signs and synchronicities that you need to move forward. All you have to do is grab a hold of the reins, have trust, and move forward. Okay. You will be successful once you take control of this situation. Know that you will be successful. Everyone is going to see the kind of moves that you have made once you start believing in yourself and trusting in spirit that they are moving you into the right direction. The problem is don't let the tower sneak up on you. Yes, it might be unexpected. Maybe it's going to be one of those things that when you make this decision, it's like, bam, all right, let's do this. Let's move forward. We're not wasting any more time. We're coming. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. On the other hand, if you do not, for those Leos that are sitting here like, whatever, you know, I'm just here for the show, you know, I'm not really going to do the work. Listen, when the tower comes in and gets up in your face and says, well, we've been trying to warn you about this shit, it is going to be unpleasant. if you do not start doing the work and find that confidence and that dignity within to move forward, okay, they are going to force you. They are going to force you to look at your shit. But if you choose to go the other route and say, you know what, I decide to put this fear, I decide to, put this shit beside me and understand that, yes, it served its purpose, but I am choosing a different route and I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing confidence. I'm choosing to let spirit lead me. I will be successful. Then it's going to be an unexpected, like a very quick change for you, and you will be changing your life. It will be the end of procrastination. There will be no more hurdles. There will be no more obstacles. There will be no more resistance. It's just moving forward. Okay. But this is also going to be opening up more opportunities for you to feel free, to change your life for the better. And it's also giving you the opportunity to embrace change instead of fearing change. Okay. So let's see what advice they have for Leo. Happiness is your damn birthright, Leo. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to feel fulfilled. You deserve to have all the damn joy that your beautiful little heart can possibly handle. And you don't need to be putting this on the back burner anymore. They are saying it is time. It is time, y'all. And you need to trust in yourself that your heart already knows what it takes to be happy and feel fulfilled. You just need to have the courage to move forward. Okay. So I hope that helps y'all, Leo. All right. So let's go on to Aries. Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the blockage? The Hanged Man. What's the energy that Aries is working with when it comes to the leap of faith? Six of Swords. And what are they moving towards? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. All right. So, listen, this is going to be a major time. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is all about coming more to your heart and breaking free of any mental restraints and trusting your own intuition and your own perception of what is going on and what kind of offers you truly deserve. Removing, this veil of negativity and just moving towards your heart and starting your life over. Okay. Knowing that there are better things waiting for you. This is definitely like a moving on phase for Aries. Now, you could have waited a really long time to make a decision. Okay. There could have been a lot of reflection, a lot of, like breaking things down, trying to understand what's really going on, realizing that you just need to break free of any restraints that have been kind of keeping you in a box, right? Keeping you bound to any situation that's not necessarily serving you anymore. And it's like you just had to take this breather and be like, damn, okay, so this is the reality of my situation, and this is how I'm choosing to look at it. This is how I'm choosing to move forward. Okay, the Six of Swords. So it's saying that I choose to release this mental energy that is not serving me anymore. That I am choosing to move forward into a lighter experience and trusting that where I am being led, some of you could be relocating, traveling, some of you could even be going to visit someone that you really care about, because we do have the lovers that you are moving towards. Okay. So it could be a soulmate, twin flame energy. But it also, I feel like once you take this time to pause and reflect, which I feel like a lot of Aries have already been doing, of like really processing the things that need to be released in order to make this connection happen. It's about fully surrendering and just choosing to move forward regardless, is really what I feel. Okay, you're starting to see things more clearly because you were trying to control too much before, and you had to take that step back to say, I have no control, and I'm okay with that. I'm just hanging here. I'm waiting for something to change, waiting for something to come to light. And now you're seeing that by moving forward and not waiting around and choosing to see the lighter aspect of everything in your life and the things that you're releasing is bringing more clarity into your current circumstance. It's like having a new plan of how to move forward. And with the Lovers card being here, this is telling you, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but this is like following your heart, your deepest passions, okay? Making those emotional commitments, whether that be to yourself or to someone in your life that you truly, truly care about. But it's about using the power of love to benefit you and your experience, releasing yourself from anything that has been keeping you blinded to what is truly been blessed in your life. Okay. And you had to go through that period of taking a step back and really reflecting on everything to see just how many things that are truly emotionally satisfying in your life. And it's because you're having a new understanding of what love really means to you and what your heart is telling you. Okay. So they're telling you, take that leap of faith, guys. Understand that it is time. You know, you have taken that time for reflection. You have gained the insight that you needed. And if you haven't, then you should be, okay? But they're telling you, for those that have already gone through this reflection period and are now choosing to move forward, no matter what the circumstances look like, especially for those who are moving, relocating, traveling, or going to visit someone that they care about, this is definitely for you, where you know, there are going to be deeper emotional connections that are coming up for you when you release yourself from that burden of thinking either you're not good enough or that you're stuck or bound to a situation that does not serve you. No, you keep moving, you keep building, and understand that, yes, you might have chosen fear before, but you can choose again. You can choose love. And there might be things that weren't clear to you before, but you see it now. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay. But again, happiness is your birthright, and the universe works fast when you are having fun. So enjoy your life, Aries. Okay, enjoy your life, because this is a good time for you to understand that, you know, there are certain things in your life where there are deeper emotional commitments coming in, whether that be for yourself, with other people in your life, with your soulmate, your twin. It doesn't matter what the label is, but you are finally breaking free of any of those bad habits and self-sabotage, unhealthy coping mechanisms, unhealthy beliefs, patterns. All these things are being dropped away so you can move forward into a new light and actually have deeper committed relationships into your life once you start doing the work, because you've already done that reflection. So if you do end up slipping into fear, understand that you can always move back into love, and that there is nothing stopping you from doing what you need to do. Okay. So I hope that helps, Aries. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Okay. What is the blockage for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to leap of faith? Knight of Pentacles. Taking too long to make a decision, huh? All right. So let's see what energy you're working with, Sagittarius. Maybe you had an earth sign that was taking too long, too. You want someone to hurry up, yo. Y'all want someone to hurry up. That's what I'm seeing. All right. And it might, honestly, I feel like it might be up to Sagittarius to make it happen. What is Sagittarius moving towards the star? Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But yeah, we also have the Eight of Swords on the bottom here too. You know, so it's about freeing yourself and making a courageous choice to break free of any situations that you feel like you're not seeing clearly, or, you know, you feel bound to anything. But yeah, someone's definitely taking a long time. Maybe you were waiting around on someone to, you know, hurry up and make that first move, but that definitely seems like some pride shit, don't it? So it's, you know, about, depending on your situation, I kind of feel like there is a certain goal that Sagittarius had in mind, and maybe you were waiting on an earth sign to kind of come around, but they are just taking way too long for you. But what you also have to understand, Sagittarius, is that they're thinking about this very carefully about how to move forward. Now, whether this is you or that person, another person, this is like someone coming up with a very detailed plan of how to approach the situation, where, you know, in the current energy, we have the King of Cups and the Knight of Staffs here. So I'm getting two different energies here. Okay, so I feel like you just want someone to be honest with how they feel about you, to be honest. And you're wanting this message to come in sooner rather than later. But I also do feel, you know, especially Sagittarius, if this is, uh, you know, your energy and this is someone else, I would definitely suggest not trying to play games with anyone's emotions, okay? Because if you are trying to manipulate or control them to come in quicker to tell you how they feel, then that's not the greatest way to go about things. Okay, hey Lachey, but if this is one of those things where I feel like for the other majority of you, where you have been waiting on someone to come about with their emotions, it is probably going to be one of those things where you are better off just saying, hey, this is how I'm feeling about this situation. I'm very in touch with my emotions now and how I feel about this situation. And I'm ready to extend my love, however that may fit into, you know, our lives. And I'm willing to take action to make sure that, you know how I feel about this situation, because I see the bigger picture. I know that these energies have to balance out one way or another. And if you're not willing to take that step, then let me take it for you, is kind of what I'm seeing. Okay. But especially with the star card being here, this is believing in yourself, knowing that you are worthy of, having equal give and take, or breaking free of any situations that are not serving your highest good or not giving you the energy that you deserve. Right? But we shouldn't be dependent on anyone to give us that either. We need to be able to depend on ourselves. But it's also about just letting the energies balance out equally and knowing that everything will align when the time is right. But there is the end of a difficult situation. So I feel like this is really where Sagittarius just needs to speak from the heart and allow the healing to start, because you're going to get your answer either way. You're going to get your answer either way. So let's see what advice they have for you, Sagittarius. But I feel like when it comes to the leap of faith, if you're waiting around on someone to tell you how they feel, don't manipulate the situation. But if you want an answer, then you need to go for it and just tell them how you feel. Okay. So let's see what we have. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So yeah, this is like really teaching you to get out of your head and, oh, it's okay. Just come back to it. Watch the replay. But this is telling you that if you feel like you might slip up and start manipulating in order to get an answer from someone, then they're trying to realign you to the right-minded thinking and the, being more in a heart-centered space, which means speaking up about how you feel regardless of the situation, believing in yourself and just saying what you're feeling. Okay. Instead of praying for an outcome Oh, listen. Woo! Can y'all hear my throat chakra closing up? Okay, so don't be afraid to speak your truth, y'all. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. And this is like really understanding that sometimes what we want isn't what we need. And praying for something to come together that isn't meant to be in your life, either at this point or in the future, it doesn't matter. We have to be able to release the attachment of the outcome and understand that anything that is meant to be in our life will be in our life regardless, but we need to stay focused on our mission and on our own path and allow people to line up with us when the time is right. Okay. But you also need to honor how you want to feel. So if you are staying in a situation that is causing you a lot of discord or a lot of traumatic, feelings or whatever, learn from those triggers. But you also need to be very clear on what it is that you want to experience and how you want to feel, and honor that, and honor that you haven't been allowing yourself to feel that in a long time, because you are the dreamer of your dream. You are the creator of your reality, and it is up to you to make sure that that happens for yourself. No one else can do that for you, okay? So I hope that helps you guys. And if you need a personal reading, you can always reach out at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading and you feel like this was enough for you today, but you would like to support the channel, there is a donation link down below in the description box. I will be placing all the timestamps down below in the comment section. So I wish you all the best of luck. If you need me, you know where to find me. All my information is down below. Thank you for being here. I wish y'all the best of luck. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. You're so welcome. I love you, Lachey. I love you so much. And I love you all. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being such amazing people and such beautiful souls. And keep doing the good work, y'all. Okay. So if you need me, you know I'm always here for you, regardless. Okay. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.